hectic real quick. I was flying the drone. I sprinted down here from where I was. Fantastic. I think there's a little cutout area right there with the backrest. This huge rock right here is just a part of the root system now. Good morning and welcome back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. We're in eastern Tennessee today. Fall is in the air, leaves are on the ground, and it's a beautiful day. We're headed up this creek system right here, see if we can find a couple cool waterfalls to sit down, relax, have a nice meditation session out here in the woods. Here we go. Hopefully you're enjoying the journey. If this video brings value to your life, please subscribe for weekly adventures, like the video, and comment below. I'd love to hear from people. Get out there and explore. Well, that got real hectic real quick. I was flying the drone down this little section of creek. There's a lot of cool waterfalls in here. I flew it into a little kind of valley area right there, and it got stuck on a fishing line. There was fishing line up above in the tree somehow. Got wrapped around the propellers and basically went sideways and looked like it was about to plummet into a giant pool of water. I sprinted down here from where I was. I was able to pull it down off of the fishing line before it went into that deep pool. So even when it seems peaceful, things can get hectic real quick. Holy cow, that was wild. I'm glad I didn't lose that thing in the water. We made it to a great spot in the creek. This is where I want to do our meditation session for today. I am going to go a little bit further up this valley to get to this next waterfall that I had seen. But what we're going to do is there's a really cool rock over here. Giant rock. Hopefully you can see in the video, it almost looks like there's a little cutout area right there with the backrest. I'm gonna try to get up in here to do our meditation session shortly. I don't know if I'll be able to get up right here. I'm probably gonna have to go around that way and come back over the top. But this is where we're gonna come back to, but we're gonna head up this valley right here and we're gonna see what this next waterfall looks like. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get up here and take a look at this thing. I'm gonna set the drone up and we're gonna fly up there just a little bit and see if we can see what it looks like. This giant tree is growing out here in the middle of the creek, and the roots have just grown around all of these rocks and boulders that were here. It's all one big giant system. Beautiful waterfall right here behind it. Let me check out these things. Like this huge rock right here is just a part of the root system now. Giant boulder. That is just amazing. Out here in the middle of this creek, right next to this beautiful waterfall. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that waterfall up the creek. That's a fantastic spot up there. We made our way back down to this giant boulder where we're gonna do our meditation session for today. We're gonna do a 5-minute meditation. I'm gonna have to go around the rock and come up the other side, but I'll set my phone for 6 minutes and take a few seconds to get settled in, and then we'll do 5 minutes of meditation. If you don't want to do meditation, no big deal. Hopefully you can enjoy the creek sounds out here in nature. Here we go. Thank you for joining me for another mindful adventure out here in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that meditation session like I did. We're gonna do this every single week. I'm gonna get out here in these creeks and rivers, explore the mountains, work hard and find a cool spot to sit down and relax and meditate and be present out here in the woods. Everybody out there knows how YouTube works. Please subscribe for weekly adventures. I'd love it if you could like the video, and I'd love to hear anyone's comments below. Happy fall, y'all. Get out there and explore. Enjoy the day.